Welcome back to Newswatch 10. I'm Jeremy Babin, and we're talking sports. 3 days after Dalton's basketball team was swept by Northwest, the swim team had something to prove last night in their final regular season meet of the year, and it was on senior night. Dalton against Northwest and Notre Dame. A little 1 meter dive here. Dalton's Chase here. A backwards flip, lands on his feet. Judges give him a 5.5, 6, and 5.5. That's right. Now here's Dalton's Ike Smith. A backwards dive of himself, 6, 6, and 5.5. His scores there. Now here's Dalton's Catherine Lutwick. Backwards dive, 4.5, 5, and 5. Now her teammate Erin Hollinger going to do a 1.5. Pretty impressive here. 6, 6, and 6.5. Now here's Dalton's Chase here again. This dive, 6.5, 6, and 6.5. Had 197.7 points on the day. Ike Smith up again. A straight dive, 5.5, 5.5, and 5.5. Now Catherine Ludwig up. She staggers the judges, 7, 7, and 7.5. And her teammate Erin gets a good jump, but a little too much back on that. Ouch, that hurt. 4.5, 5, and 4.5. Ike Smith, a very impressive 1.5. 8, 8.5, and 7.5. And then Catherine Ludwig, again, a little flippery. 6, 6, 6.5, 173.25. And Dalton, they sweep both teams as they win their match. Congratulations. Well, it's tough to find a good place to watch the Super Bowl. If you need a place that's comfortable, but not too crowded, casual, but not too cheap, inexpensive, but not bad quality, my friends, there's only one place you can find like this for Super Bowl Sunday, and it's right here in Dalton. Jeremy Rao reports. Thanks, JR. Now, less than 24 hours after Atlanta's 104-99 loss to Phoenix, the Hawks were in the Sunshine State to take on the NBA's leading scorer, Dwayne Wade, and the Miami Heat. But they were without Al Horford, missing his 8th game while nursing a bruised right knee. We'll pick things up with 4:37 to go in the first quarter. Mario Chalmers with a strip and the score, 15-12 Miami. More Chalmers sees some daylight and drives inside for the dunk, puts the Heat up 3. Chalmers would finish with 12 points and 6 assists. 6:12 to go down the second quarter. Dwayne Wade, the pull-up, 2 of his game-high 35 points on the night, 29-17 Heat. Hawks down 16 now, but Joe Johnson's going to change that with this reverse. 2 of his 19. 33-19 the score now. But here comes Dwayne Wade again. The drive, the hoop, and the harm. 37-17 Heat. 9:15 to go now in the third. Josh Smith with a jump hook over Udonis Haslem. Smith had 19, 46-29 Heat. Back the Hawks' way. Joe Johnson with a jump hook of his own makes it a 55-35 game. Hawks on the run out now, and Johnson, he's going to lay it in by himself to make it a 57-41 Heat lead with just over 3 minutes to go in the third. And now it's Flip Murray getting things going by a steal, a little bump, and a basket. Murray going to finish with 14 on the night, but it was more Heat. Daquan Cook in the lane, 2 of his 16 points, makes it a 59-48 ball game. And Flip Murray again for 2. Too much Heat, though. They go on and win 95-79. They've lost 2 straight games.
Well, that's the Hawks we're used to, but still,
right.
It's a decent season.
They're doing pretty good so far this year.
Speaking of all those places to watch the Super Bowl, what's amazing about the Super Bowl is people, no matter what you want, whether you want, like a lot of churches have events, family-oriented events, people party at home, whatever you want to do, people celebrate the Super Bowl in so many different ways, don't they?
And you know what's also amazing? It's just me maybe, but I love the commercials. They're my favorite part about it by far.
Look forward to that. All right, looking forward to seeing whether or not some of that wet stuff is going to freeze on us tomorrow. Cedric, is that still a possibility?
Well, Calvin, looks like it's going to be a possibility, but first off, we're going to talk about